Even 170-watt CPUs were included in the table of supported ASRock motherboards with the A620 chipset. Motherboard manufacturers continued to try to attract potential buyers with their new products, fighting with competitors for the right to master their minds and wallets. For example, ASRock decided to inform the computer public that its range includes affordable motherboards based on the junior AMD A620 chipset, which can work even with the most voracious representatives of the Ryzen series 7000, not to mention the Ryzen 7000 by 3D models, which became known thanks to the table published by an enthusiast under the nickname Harucase 5719, borrowed directly from the Japanese representative office. According to the information provided, the ASRock A620M Pro RS motherboard is able to take on board not only gaming desktop processors of the Ryzen 7000 by 3D series with a TDP of 120W, but also older models of the Raphael family represented by Ryzen 9 7900X and Ryzen 9 7950X with a power consumption of 170W, which is not surprising, given the relatively high-quality power supply subsystem made according to the scheme 6+2+1 phases. However, this is not enough for a full-fledged CPU with large appetites, so in some cases the performance level of 170-watt processors may be limited, while with 120-watt processors, apparently, there are no problems. ASRock A620M HDV/M motherboard. 2 Plus received only an 8-phase VRM module with the formula 6+1+1 which, apparently, was the reason for the lack of support for Ryzen 9 7900X and Ryzen 9 7950X, but the 120-watt Ryzen 9 7950 by 3D, Ryzen 9 7900 by 3D and Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D are new, according to the manufacturer's statement. Supports without any complaints. Finally, the youngest of the models presented, the ASRock A620M HDV/M.2, cannot boast of any outstanding capabilities of the power subsystem, being content with the presence of a 6-phase VRM with a circuit 4+1+1, which, of course, imposes its own limitations. For this motherboard, only Ryzen 7000 processors with a TDP of 65 watts are supported. Thus, the ASRock A620M is HDV/M.2 Plus, currently available for $100. May be of interest to frugal gamers looking to build a gaming system with Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D, and ASRock A620M HDV/M.2 with a $85 price tag is likely to find its calling in simpler builds. As for the ASRock A620M Pro RS, its cost is still shrouded in mystery, but the price of $100-110 will also be quite delicious for a number of buyers. While a higher price tag may put you in front of a choice, because for $120-125 you can buy a model with the B650 chipset.